After all the wackiness and the switch gender roles and the sexual nature of Galaxy 360, what inspired you at one point to break the fourth wall and create a dialogue with the audience? And you don't have to make it spoiler, of course, but just, what inspired that moment?
Dumbness. So,
I'm so serious. I'm in my Edward R. Murrow role, and suddenly I'm laughing like a little school kid. But go ahead.
people are always like, audiences are dumb. They need explication.
Perfect.
They need it chewed up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know I'm in a mood today. I'm
I'm
in a
glad you are.
humoristic, I'm gonna perform for Pat today on the Zoom call. No, that that's a facetious, obviously a facetious answer, but it is partially true.
Yeah.
The real question is what inspired me to keep it. I'll tell you what inspired me to make it. To make it is because we had spent 14 hours, objectifying men. And I spent 14 hours slapping asses, for lack of a better, slapping their asses, talking about their bodies, objectifying them, doing all this silly stuff. And I think that it brought up real emotion and real life experiences for me. It brought up my own history.
Right.
It brought up my own life. And then suddenly, I said, hey guys, let's do a B-roll. I wasn't going to keep it in the movie. And
Hmm.
I asked all of the actresses to say why they did this movie, what inspired them. And then I sat down in that chair. I said, I'm gonna, finish this with my own little speech. And when I started speaking, none of these actors knew anything about me.
Right.
And they didn't know anything about my story. Nobody knew anything about my story. And I just started speaking. And then I saw that the crew and the cast were crying. And I thought, wow, this moment. And then we all like with our entire cast, we all hugged at the end. And some of the crew members came up to me, some of the female PAs came up to me and hugged me and thanked me for saying this.
Uh,
And my cinematographer came up to me afterwards and he said, now you have a masterpiece.